Hi dear Aquarius, a very good morning to you guys. This is Anjali Love Tarot and I have changed the name of my channel. Recently I forgot, right? Ooh. So yeah, this is a reading for all of you guys for Sun, Moon, Venus Rising for 2022. So we will check your overall theme of 2022. Aquarius, your overall theme for 2022, what it is going to be. Let's see. Your overall theme for 2022. Let's see. 10 of Wands. Aquarius, I feel like you are going to take so much of responsibilities that you are going to feel like giving up. But don't give up. This is the theme. So it's like you are going to feel a little burden. You will be overworked or overstressed, or you are taking so much responsibilities that you can't handle. So this is the theme. You are going to be really very busy, fucking busy, and you will be like having more than I should say the valid responsibilities. You are going to take other people's responsibilities as well, or might be you are overworking, or you are having business as well, job as well. It's like kind of stressful because of the work situation, but you can easily, you can easily lower down this stress if you can, share the responsibilities. I'm not getting the exact word. So what will be the obstacles that you're going to face, obstacles or challenges in 2022? Right now, let's see. This is predictive. You are going to feel it like afterwards. Obstacles or challenges, or I feel like this is a 6 of Wands. I feel like you will get success, or you will get name or fame if you are in creative field also. But for some of you, I feel like success is going to make you feel a little egoistic. So you have to keep your ego in check. You have to keep your little name fame that you're going to get in check, because that can make you egoistic. And see, this is Wands. Both of these cards are Wands till now. So it's like it's kind of the year of lots of travel, lots of action, lots of work, lots of job, lots of sex. You can say it's like fire energy is going to be prominent this year. How is your overall career going to be in 2022? 9 of Swords. Yes, see, I told you, you are going to take so much of responsibilities that you will not be able to handle that. And this is clarified by this card. Although I pulled this card for career thing, but the 10 of Wands and your 2022 theme is clarified by this. You will be overstressed, overworked, mental stress that you are going to deal with because of the work situation. So you have to calm down, you have to relax, you have to organize yourself. Okay, now overall health, how it is going to be in 2022 for you, Aquarius? 8 of Wands. My god, I'm getting a wands and wands and wands for you. So it's like overall health is going to be really good. There will be, just give me a second, there will be fast moment. Give me a second. Yes, really sorry about this. The TV got on by itself. Yeah, so your health is going to be really fine. You are going to travel a lot, and you have to there's lots of movement, so you have to take care of your digestive system, your fire energy, your solar plexus chakra. You have to take care of your digestion very deeply, otherwise it will create more problems. You know, understand? No? So how your love life is going to be? If you're single, the world, there will be a completion of a cycle. For some of you it is breakup, and for some of you it is like some unfinished business will be there that you have to finish to complete that particular cycle and restart another cycle in your life. So if you are in relationship, it is going to be a year of completion for you. For some of you it is final breakup, this is final settlement, and for some of you it is like end and restart. If you are single, let me see how your love life is going to be if you're single. Empress, you are going to be, first of all, I feel like you will no longer be single in 2022 if you are already single, because the Empress card is telling me the card of fertility, the card of relationship and love and energy. All the 12 signs are present in Empress. It's a major arcana card. So in your love life, you got both the major arcana cards. It's going to be a uh, very important year for you, you can say, in terms of your personal life, in terms of your love life, because there's a decision that is coming. And if you're single, there's somebody else, somebody that who is coming to your life. Okay, somebody is definitely, you are not going to be single in 2022, that I can see. Now let's see your 12 months, Jan, Feb, March. What is happening in Jan, Feb and March? Jan, Feb and March. Jan is Queen of Wands. I feel like you are going to travel a lot. You are going to do something that is, might be some people fear to do that. So it's going to be like you are going to wear your heart on your sleeves, and you'll be very passionate about something, or somebody passionate is coming back to your life. A person is coming to your life who is very passionate about work, who is very sexy, who looks very good. It could be you, it could be anybody else who is connected to you. In Feb, I can see you are going to be financially independent. You are going to feel like, yes, finally I got it. Lots of money. You are going to shift your focus on your money, on your job, on your looks, on your everything particularly. Okay. In March, you are very determined to get something in March. It's like Cancerian energy you are going to follow. In March, you are going to follow your instincts, and you will make a solid decision about your life. This is the decision making month that I can see, and you will stick to that. You will be like, no matter how hard it is, I am very determined that I have to be successful. I don't have any other option. It's like in March. Let's see what's happening in April, May and June. April, May and June. April is King of Cups, beautiful love connection coming out, or you are proposing somebody is proposing you. You will be emotionally fulfilled in April. You'll be like very happy in April. I can see that you'll be like, yes, this is what I wanted from a very long time. Finally you're getting it. May is Hermit card, so Virgo energy in May. In May, I feel like you're going to take a break from everything. You're going to take a break, and this is a much required break. I think you should take it, because you will feel like this is too much of pressure, this is too much of work, so I have to just take a break. Okay, so in May, you are going to take a break, and you are going to be like, go within from answers. You are going to tap into your spiritual side. Okay, in June, I can see in June you are going to have inner conflicts. You have to fight some battles, you have to deal with some kind of inner conflicts. It's kind of ego battles also that you have to deal with, at your workspace, in your relationship. So it's like a journal reading that I'm doing. So it's like I can't be very specific in which area you are going to face this. But for most of you, I feel like this is going to be your love area. Okay, in June, that you're going to face some kind of conflict. July, August, September. Let's see. July, August, September. I want to combine July and August for you. July, August, ending, and then sadness, some kind of regret, some kind of deep grief that you are going to face. Ending and transformation in July. August, you are going to grieve. August, you are going to feel like the thing. I feel it is emotional life. The connection is over. The relationship is over. There is nothing working out. This is not how it should be, and all this. So it is going to be like July, August, you are going to feel a little dark energy that I can see. For some of you, it is literally a dark energy that could be following you. So you have to cleanse yourself in July, August. Please be very considerate. It could be dealing with Scorpio in July, August. So in July, August, cleansing is required. Emotional cleansing is required. Healing is required. Okay. Construction is happening behind my building. So please bear with me a little bit. Okay. September, this is beautiful energy of Nine of Cups. Although this is very positive energy, but I feel like you are going to overindulge yourself. It is like you are going to overindulge in alcohol or cigarette or smoking, but you have to just take care of this thing. It's going to be very happy kind of month for you. Okay, in September, yeah, in September I can see you are going to be really happy. I feel like you will be single. You'll be single and you'll be happy. You'll be like, yeah, finally I found my happiness. Finally I found my independence, and now I'm going to be free. Okay? You're going to be happy, and overindulgence is the problem. So please take care of that. Okay? November. So it's like October, November, December. Let's see what is happening with my dear Aquarius. October, November, December. Fucking good it is. I'm telling you. Fucking good it is. October, November, December. The end of 2022 is bringing you October. Lots of money, King of Pentacles in October. You are going to be finally feel like, yes, I got it. I am now stable. So this is not valid for everyone who is not working. It's not like if you're a student, you are going to make some kind of interview crack or some kind of examinations or something. Okay, if you are in a business, you are going to feel like your business is growing, you are finally stable. If you are looking for a job, you will get a job. So this is like you are going to feel very good. You know you are going to feel stable money wise, you know, in October. November, this is the Ace of Swords. This is something brilliant, victorious, start of something after lots of ups and downs, after lots of conflicts. Finally, you are going to get the clarity of what you want from a particular connection or job or profession or whatever you are. You know, whatever problem you are going to face in July, August time, I told you, there will be clarity in November. You will be very, very clear and honest with your own self. You will be able to connect with yourself, and you will have a brand new beginning in your life. And December is like your manifestation power is going to be brilliant in December. You are going to get whatever you are going to manifest. So manifest wisely, choose wisely, because subconsciously also we keep on manifesting and we don't even know it. Okay, so you have to create your own thoughts, and that should be positive, because they will be manifested in December 2022. So let's pull a card for guidance for you guys quickly, Aquarius. Let's see. What is the guidance for you guys for 2022? Motherfuckers! I'm sorry guys, it's like construction happening and it's giving me headache now. It's like it's happening from all the directions in my room. I'm frustrated. Like, yeah. So the guidance for you guys is the Queen of Gabriel, passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. Yay! It doesn't matter if you're a male or female, it's an energy. And you can do anything right now. See, I told you, you can do anything right now. Go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. Go after what you want in, you know, December, in 2022. Because what I feel is you have the manifestation powers, and you are going to take so much of responsibilities. You just have to lower down your responsibilities. You just have to calm down a little bit, and I feel like you are going to make it big in 2022. It's like a big decision coming towards you regarding your love life, especially, that I can see here. Okay, in your career, I can see you're going to do good. So I don't see much issues in the career field, but in love life, you have to make certain decisions, and that's going to make your destiny. Always remember, your decisions are going to make your destiny. Whatever you are going to decide today, that will make your destiny tomorrow. So please remember that. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, God bless you, namaste, see ya.